morning, everybody. We're about to head out on a trip. We're heading to Eureka Springs on a very special quest. A quest of excitement. Anyway, checking the oil, making sure she's ready to go. It's gonna be a long trip. It's gonna be really hot, but it's gonna be fun. So, fingers crossed that we don't have any adventures like last time. We shouldn't. I've got a ton of money and new tires. God, that's a long ass dipstick. Alright, who is this dweeb going past? Goddamn racers. Racers annoy me. Alright, well, we've made it over the first obstacle. Up Berthoud Pass, we're up at the top. Did a whole whopping between 25 and 30 miles an hour the whole way up. Beautiful morning for a drive. And now we're gonna go downhill. So we just gotta watch our gear, watch our brakes, try not to, you know, try to keep the dirty side down. Anyway, keep you posted. Well, we made it to Denver and hit rush hour traffic. Kind of figured we would. We went 6 through the canyon, which bypasses Floyd Hill. Way better to do that. Anyway, city's garbage. I hate this place. Denver's such a freaking nasty, filthy, gross, smarmy city full of Tesla drivers and other scum and villainy. Anyway, heading through, heading eastbound and down. Alright, quick sit rep. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the camera on fast enough, but we're passing through Flagler, Colorado, and I was going to show you the beautiful American flag mural that says "In God We Trust" hanging off the elevator here in Flagler. Also, there are signs that say "Free Land," so I might have to get next to the old Google machine and check out Flagler and it's free land, because I'm not opposed to free land. Anyway, that's where we're at. We're trucking on east, almost to Colorado, almost to Kansas. Everything's going smoothly. That's all I have to report. What do we got? Truck fire of some kind. All right, we're in Goodland, Kansas. Got some fuel. Now I'm gonna turn on the generator. This is special. I put that switch in there. That runs all the way back to my fan in the back here. And the reason I had to do that was because I couldn't source any 8-gauge wire and I didn't have enough 14 gauge. Well, I guess I had enough 14 gauge, but because it draws 15 amps, a single strand of 14 gauge over 30 some feet wasn't gonna hack it. So I had to put 2 14 gauge wires together, twist them together. Anyway, so here's the procedure for starting the generator. On. All right, so she's running. She's gonna run like garbage for like a minute or so. The choke is pretty slow, but once she opens up, she should be good to go. Now we can turn on the AC. We'll let that do its thing and hopefully we'll have AC soon. All right, you guys, here we are at the Fort Hays Sternberg Museum of Natural History. I think I got it right. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna go inside and see what there is to see. At Fort Hays, Kansas, by the way. Annie, what's he doing?
He's digging.
He's so serious. Whoa.
It is gold, isn't it? I think it's pyrite.
Pyrite. Pyrite. The gold of fools, or fool's gold. Malachite. Excellent. That's a spitter. That's some distancing.
What is that?
Water. Merton's water.
Gosh, I love creatures. I used to have a like 9-foot long red-tailed boa years ago before I got married. His name was Murder Snake. And my wife made me get rid of it.
We had him after we got married even.
So George Sternberg, apparently he's the geologist, archaeologist, biologist guy. He had some adapted homemade tools. Can anyone tell me what that one is? Well, that was fun. We saw a lot of cool stuff. Now we're gonna get back on the road. All right, you guys. We went most of the day, generator running fine, and it died, but not to worry. Got the old backup going. It's nice to have a redundancy in place. So fingers crossed this holds together, and then tonight I'll do some diagnosing on that unit. It may have just vapor locked. It is 100 degrees out here, it's hot, and it's just no matter what you do, the air coming off the asphalt, which is the cooling air, is like 120 degrees. So fingers crossed this holds. We'll see what happens. So we're here in Hesston, Kansas. My buddy Kevin's taking us to the Arboretum, and we're gonna see some turtles. So stay tuned for turtles. Oh boy. Things afloat. I am literally sweating without doing anything.
One is coming towards me. Oh, there's a big fish. You guys can get that. Look at that. It jumped.
I wish I brought my GoPro so I could put it on the water. That's a big snapper.
There's a big guy here.
The only person that I feel like is qualified to reach down
Oh yeah, we did. These are some big old turtles.
Where's Big Red? Where's Big Red? Oh yeah, there's a big one.
Oh, there's a catfish.
I know. Where? Huge koi fish. There's another big one.
Let me see if I can pick it up. This is slightly terrible. Ooh. Anger time. Oh he's gonna launch at me. He's hissing. Oh, no, he's eating. I got turtle.
Smack him in the face.
All right, so it is 8:30. Gorgeous out here in Hesston, Kansas. It's 96 degrees at 8:30. No breeze whatsoever. It's like 75, 80% humidity right now. I'm literally doing nothing. I'm not moving, and I'm drenched in sweat. Like I'm a fat guy, but this is ridiculous. Anyway, look at this, just sweat everywhere. Everything is sweat, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful out here. It really is. Anyway, we're gonna head back, go back to the motorhome, make sure the generator's still running, and we'll go from there. All right, you guys, we are on the road again. It is Thursday morning. Left my boy Kevin's house in Hesston, and now we are heading on down to Eureka Springs. We're gonna see some sights along the way. Currently, we are driving through Wichita. It is so much cooler today. It is 85 degrees and overcast. I had a bit of a thunderstorm this morning. But it's supposed to dry off and get hot again. So for now, generator's working again. I think we had some vapor lock issues. I put some metallicized tape around the fuel line that goes inside of the generator housing. We'll see if that helps at all today. But yeah, we're gonna head on down, see some sights, not get into any trouble, etc, etc, etc. Catch you on the flippity flop. All right, we are outside of Mineral, Kansas. Gonna check out the old Big Brutus Museum, see what it's all about. The main hoist cable. Hey, look,
Elevator.
an elevator.
Can I put my foot in?
Yeah.
Oh.
It probably works. Should girls get in there?
No.
I'm gonna see if it works.
No.
And if you get stuck halfway down, we'll just leave you.
No. I'm here.
We're gonna go by the bus. Come on. They'll come down when they're...
Here's the business side of things over here.
Can I go in?
Yeah. Brutus is big. See? That's the control station up there. Pretty cool. Now here we find the malarkey shovel. Frickin' bunch of malarkey. Neato mosquito. Gosh, she's big. All right, so we determined that the onboard generator does not run if the ambient air temperature is over 100 degrees. I am right now in Rogers, Arkansas. Can you see that? 113 degrees. Granted, part of that's the surface of the asphalt as I'm driving through the city. But, yeah, we're down to 112. This is freaking ridiculous. It's so hot. However, got the Champion, the backup, running on the old cargo rack, so that's great. So we have AC, but it shouldn't be this hot. This is freaking ridiculous. It's very hot right now, but we stopped at a Brahms here in Arkansas, so that's gonna be good. Grocery store slash restaurant slash ice cream shop. And when we're done here, we can go back out and fight the generator fight again. Good times. See? All right, you guys, check this out. So we're coming off of 62 West, turned on to 187 here in Arkansas, 187 North to get to our RV park. My motorhome sits at 12.5, I think. Anyway, these are super, super tight, windy roads. And look at that sign right there. What's that say? Yeah, 11.6. I saw that, and right here, I realized it, and I slammed on the brakes, and I backed up to the intersection, and my wife called just to make sure. The RV park is before the height restriction. Look at how pretty this is. Yeah, anyway, if you're driving something tall, don't become a YouTube video or a TikTok video. Know your height and watch posted height restriction signs. This way we avoid embarrassment, and that's just what I would want to do, is deal with a skinned roof, because I already got to figure out the generator situation. So that's all for now. We're almost there. Well, we made it in. We're just outside of Eureka Springs at a campground slash festival venue called The Farm. It's pretty. It's really hot though, but I think they're deadheads or something. Like, here's Shakedown Street. There's like Jerry Garcia Lane. There's a couple other streets, so like Grateful Dead vibes. The Farm. Anyway, we don't have to fight with generators because I'm hooked up to 50 amp power. So we're in there cooling off. Like I said, got all set up. There's bugs in that tree, I can hear them. Oh yeah. My favorite movie, Penguins. Anyway, set up. It's getting nice and cool in here. My wife's gonna make dinner. Then we're gonna go to bed. Take a shower and go to bed. And then get a puppy tomorrow. So unless something interesting happens, I won't see you till tomorrow. It's cool. Doesn't taste like anything. Boing. Bye! When you're in Colorado and you're in the woods, it's silence. except for maybe a chippy or a squirrel or something like that, but it is silent. Like, the silence is deafening. Here, the noise is deafening. Well, the family with the puppy was able to meet us where we were parked with the motorhome. Sorry I didn't get any footage of the actual getting of the puppy, but there was a lot of things going on, so here you go. Alright, you guys, so we are back on the road. We have left the farm. We're heading north to Hickman, Nebraska. What do you think, girls?
Very cute.
Amelia, what do you think?
Adorable.
Adorable.
And very, very soft.
Pretty happy to have a new little wiener in our lives. So we're gonna continue spending money on fuel, maybe on parts, and head north. The invasion has begun. I don't know if I was fast enough on the draw to catch that, but we just hit 50,000 miles. The old 8.1 liter Chevrolet pushrod motor, the old Vortec platform. Not a true Vortec, it's still part of the Vortec family. This thing just keeps on trucking, man. Chassis been flawless. Motorhome's had a lot of problems. All right, hang on. Let's see, where am I going? All right, it keeps straight. So we hit 50,000. Might be time to do some preventative maintenance. Maybe swap the alternator. Maybe a new water pump. It's kind of the only things that could go wrong. That and then a new serpentine belt and possibly a belt tensioner. But otherwise, it's freaking rock solid motor. Thank you, Chevrolet, for giving us a solid, simplistic, pushrod, single internal cam motor, the 8.1 Vortec. We continue our journey.
Look at Nathan.
Driving in style.
Nathan, look. He has brown eyes. Like me and Annie. Yes. Daddy, what color is the eyes?
Brown.
Mommy's the only one that eyes.
Why don't you change colors?
They're rare eyes.
Alright, so now we're gonna go cross over the Mighty Mo from Iowa into Nebraska. Woo! Look at that little girl down there. There's a bunch of water down in there. I tell you what. Now we're in Nebraska City, which, as you may know, maybe you don't know, but that's the home of Arbor Day. It was invented in Nebraska City because somebody saw they had trees here and they wanted to show the rest of the world what a tree was, so they invented Arbor Day. And now you know. We're on Highway 2 headed east into Lincoln. Alright, so I'm in the city of Lincoln, gonna visit an old friend. I seem to got myself into a pickle while avoiding traffic on a narrow Lincoln street. Don't ask me how I got into it, because I don't honestly know. But I can't go forward and I can't go back. So I have to get creative. I think I know what I gotta do. Now I'm in here gonna grab an old wooden ladder and we're gonna use that to climb up into the tree. Wish me luck. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get in. Alright, so now I'm on top of the motorhome in the middle of the city with my ratchet strap and a ladder. We gotta figure out how to make this work to make that work. And I'm sweating like a stuck pig. so this is what we've done. All Tarzan in the jungle style. You can see I got 1 strap, 2 strap, and it looks like I'm gonna be able to sneak out. Fingers crossed. All right, we're gonna try this. I'm just gonna have to massage it, play it by the proverbial ear.
You're past the hopper, you're past the awning.
Those are freaking tight.
Are they?
Yes. I mean, I'll try it again. I'll try the top one.
And then it would do that awning just fine.
Right, but it's tight. Tight like that. Roasty. Alright, I'm gonna try pulling forward first, or just try pulling forward that way. Alright, we're gonna try this one more time. Let's see what happens. Alright, look at that. We got it out. I don't know how bad the damage is, but we're gonna leave the awning up until we're home, just in case. But now, I gotta get the ratchet straps out of the roof. So, that's it for now. So I come out, it's Sunday morning. Nope, Saturday morning. 5 a.m. How cute is this? Look at him. Oh, big stretches. Oh. Best friends. So it is Saturday morning. After the tree fiasco last night, we got to my parents' place, and I was like, you know what? I'm too tired to do any filming, and it was late anyway, so sorry I didn't get anything filmed. But we're heading back to Colorado this morning. Check this out, I got a governor on my motorhome. Won't let me go over 80. Oh well, safety first, I suppose. Anyway, so we're westbound and down. We're heading back to Colorado. The corn in, ooh, that's bad corn. It won't show up, but basically that was some hail stripped corn. The corn out here in eastern Nebraska is way better than the corn in eastern Kansas, except for where it appears the hail hit, and then it just looks really bad. Alright guys, if anything exciting happens, I'll keep you posted. Well, I can't believe it, but I got to, because I'm looking right at it. Generator ran flawlessly all through Nebraska, all through Denver, and now it's shut off twice up Clear Creek Canyon, almost to I-70. It's coolest it's ever been. It's 78 degrees ambient air temperature. Moses sandals. I'm not sure what the heckin' deal is, but we're gonna start it. Give it a little prime. Humph. We're gonna blast her with the Turbo Cool 5000. Yep, she's running. Thing's a pile of junk. At least we're going again. Oh, hi there. Well, the stupid generator died again. It only ran for maybe 10 minutes. That's freaking ridiculous. So I got one or two more things to fiddle with. I'm gonna replace the ignition module. I unplugged that over temp sensor so I know that it's not sensing overheat and dying. It's possibly vapor locking. Very high possibility. I don't know how to prevent that. I've got the fuel line wrapped in aluminized tape. I don't know. At the end of the day, the worst case scenario is next summer I'm gonna buy a whole new unit. But first, it's the same thing, so I gotta check with Cummins, Onan, and see if they did a update to the design. Otherwise, it's gonna do the same thing over. So, the other thing I'm gonna check on is the ignition module. The forums say that if it's an old style solid state ignition module, heat will cause it to shut itself off, which makes sense. It happens in other applications. So, swap that out. It's only 78 degrees. It should not be dying. Anyway, we're heading up Bertha Pass, so you don't really need AC. So there's that. Well, Motorhome's dead. I just came out of Empire and she died. Let's go see what we can see. Well, nothing visible here. All right, let's crawl under, see what we can see. Anything apparent? Nothing obvious. Nothing obvious. Oh, no check engine light either. She just quit running. Did the alternator die? Can you try and start it? All right, let's see what we see. Weird. It's running. What the heck?
What was it?
It's running. I don't know why. It is or is not.
Yeah.
Whoa. What the heck? We're under our own power. Literally, no clue. I have no freaking idea, man. I don't like that. I want it to be a problem that I can find and fix and not some weird thing that's gonna get me down the road. Anyway, well, I guess we'll keep going. All right, so same thing. We just ran out of power, rough idle. See, almost died. So we're gonna turn it off and let it cool down and see if we can keep on trucking. Okay, update. It keeps stalling out. No check engine codes. I have my code reader here. However, it died and the battery light came on. So I have a good feeling that it's my alternator. Not to worry. I have 2 coach batteries. So I think I'm gonna steal them and maybe I can get enough juice out of one to get part way up the pass and another juice out of the other one to get the rest of the way up the pass. I don't really want to swap an alternator on the side of the road because this looks like it's really hard to get to. So, Operation Scab Coach Batteries commences. Alright, I'm pretty sure it's the alternator, which means my battery's dead. And for whatever reason, that switch that supposedly connects the chassis battery with the coach battery doesn't do anything. So I'm gonna take a coach battery out, put it on the chassis. We'll see how far we can get. I got 2 batteries. And then my boy Jeff's gonna see if he can source a new alternator. Maybe I can get to the top of the pass. I don't know. All right, stupid GoPro died. Not gonna get the other camera, but underway. Working on the coach battery, swapped it out. Seems to be running great. We'll see how long this lasts. We're halfway up the pass. It feels good. The problem is we're running, my electric fans are running pretty good to keep me cool. And they're gonna suck a lot of juice out of that battery. I'm hoping if I can get to the top on one battery. That was a hesitation there. If I can get to the top of one battery, I'll swap it out at the top and then make it down the other side with the other battery. Yeah, I think we're running out of sauce. Or not. I don't know. Such a roller coaster of emotions. But I got one battery left, so there's that. Time for battery number 2. We made it to the top. We made it to the effing top.
Top.
Yes.
Tippy, are you staying here until...
Woo! Feels good. Now we just gotta figure stuff out. But in the meantime, we're out of the way. We're at the top. The world is literally our oyster.
I'll see you around like a donut.
No, it's not that time yet. We have a lot of work to do first. So, yep. All right. Zach and Jeff showed up. And Mr. Swatsky, Randy himself. So here's the plan. Running my big extension cord from the generator to a charger.
Well, I didn't get it going anymore. Put it in there like that.
And then hook it to the battery for funsies on down the road.
I blame the deer whistles.
Yep. I think we're good. All right. Well, hope you enjoyed watching this particular episode. Hopefully you sweated a little bit along with me. The motorhome is going to get some serious work, and I'm back here in the mountains. Yeah, this is why I can't move and go to the Midwest, because I like this. And I don't know, it's like 50 degrees, 48 degrees up here. Gorgeous. Anyway, until next time, I will see you all around like a donut.